I've been following this one principle since 2018 that went on to help me make over $1 million by the age of 21. And that is called monk mode. Now, monk mode has become quite popular over the last couple of years from various entrepreneurs who are coming out and speaking about it. Now, the term monk mode has been around for hundreds and hundreds of years, but the way that people are utilizing it are different, but the outcome stays the same. This video will not be any average video about monk mode. In this video, I'll tell you the realistic ways that I was able to implement monk mode into my life and become the top 1%. So what exactly is monk mode? Monk mode is about eliminating distractions, implementing strict routines, and dedicating focused time in order to help you achieve your goals. Now, the principles for monk mode can be different for everyone, but I always follow these non-negotiables that I have to do every single day during my monk mode. Number one is no alcohol. Now, alcohol is one of the worst drugs out there, and it's crazy how normalized it has become within society that if you don't drink, you're kind of left out. But it is one of the worst things that you can put inside of your body, yet people are drinking 2, 3, even 4 times or 5 times a week. Now, the effects that alcohol have on just your health is one of the worst, and also the feeling that you get, it's not very good either. When you go out, have a night of drinking, or even during the day, you are pretty much in a drunk state, so you are not going to be doing anything productive or worthwhile during that time. The next couple of days, you're going to slowly get back on your feet because you're going to recover from hangovers, you're going to be foggy, you're going to be sort of, feeling the effects from that night that you drank a lot. And then by the time you get back on your feet, you come around back to Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights where you start drinking again. So no alcohol is a must during this time period. Number 2 is daily exercise. So whether that's going out for a 30-minute walk, whether that's going to the gym, whether it's doing cardio, lifting weights, whether that's playing a sport, anything to get the body moving throughout the day is a must. Number 3, daily meditation. So meditation is one of the greatest things that you can honestly do to clear up your mind, get you in a very clear and focused state of mind. And it's very good for the health and body as well because you're pumping your body full of oxygen. And I guess alongside meditation, also journaling, visualizing, and writing your goals out. So what you're going to do is you're going to journal, write out your goals that you want to achieve, write out what you're grateful for, and then also visualize your goals as if you have already achieved it. And then, so that all pretty much falls under the meditation. So number 4, no junk food. So no fast food, no food with processed sugars, none of that. You're going to be eating clean during this time period. So those are my non-negotiables. There are also other things that I do throughout the month. So cold showers, ice baths, sauna, drinking a ton of water. So those are the non-negotiables that I'll do every single day during my monk mode. There are other things that I also do, but they are sort of more lenient, and I'll do them maybe every other day or every couple of days. So that is things like a cold shower or an ice bath, hitting the sauna or infrared sauna, reading. So that could be either a few chapters or 30 pages, and a few other things. Now, people have way more non-negotiables sometimes, and some people have a little bit less, but I feel like those are the very strong non-negotiables that if you don't follow, then you're not doing monk mode pretty much. But I didn't want to add more because then it just gets to a point where you're just doing way too much of the other stuff where you're actually not doing what you should be doing, which is doing the work. Now, the time period that I do monk mode is usually 30 days. I do not do anything less than 30 days. And sometimes I have even gone up to doing monk modes for up to 3 months. Yes, and sometimes I could even go further on and do it for 5, 6 months, depending on where you are at or what stage you're currently at. Now, a lot of you guys probably that are starting out, you want to be doing it for minimum 30 days because otherwise it isn't really a habit or something that you are taking serious enough. Now, there are studies showing that doing monk mode for 21 days is the ideal time period because that's when a habit is formed. But going for that extra 9 days will cement that habit and ingrain it in you much more than once you form the habit, you just decide to just give up. I also believe doing 30 days is enough time to see a very, very good amount of progress happening within your journey. 21 days or anything less than 30 days, ideally you're not seeing enough time to see great progress. And ideally, the reason why sometimes I do longer than 30 days is because at that 30-day mark, I have done so much, I've progressed so much that I'm just addicted to keep going, because in another month, I could be so much further ahead because you build that momentum. Now I'm gonna share with you some practical tips on how to implement the monk mode, and the last is my favorite. Now, number one, you wanna set clear and specific goals. So what you wanna do is sit down, get your notebook out, and you wanna write out exactly what you want to achieve, whether that's making $10,000 per month, whether that's learning a new skill, whether that's writing a book. Write down exactly what you want to achieve at the end of the monk mode. Setting clear goals will provide you with direction and motivation to lead your day. And once you've written out this goal, I want you to read it every single morning when you wake up and every single night before you go to bed. That way, this goal is constantly getting ingrained in your mind that you are going to achieve it, and you're going to do everything that you can during this monk mode period to either achieve it or get very far ahead where you're at that point of almost achieving it. Number two, plan and schedule. Now for this, what I want you to do is get out your phone, open up calendar, and I want you to write out what you're doing every single day up to the hour. And let's say you have a 9-to-5 job, or you go to school, or maybe you don't work at all. What I want you to do is just fill out your calendar of exactly what your day-to-day looks like right now, and only add things to that calendar that you must do. So if you work a 9-to-5 job, put in your calendar that from 9 to 3 p.m. you're working your job, and then anything else that you can easily eliminate, do not add in there. Now, once you have done that, you can probably see that there is hours and hours in your calendar that are freed up. Now, what you're going to do during those set hours, you are going to fill that up with productive work that you need to do every single day in order for you to achieve your goals. So let's say that you want to learn a skill and you want to maybe learn how to build an online business, such as doing e-commerce dropshipping, which is something that I teach. You want to write in a time block that for 2 hours, I am going to research how to build a Shopify store. And then for the next hour or two, I'm going to go ahead and build out that store. So you see how you get very clear on exactly what you need to do in order to get one step ahead in achieving your goals. Because a lot of people write, I want to learn e-commerce dropshipping, but what is it that you want to learn? What is it that you don't know? And that is what you're going to write out in your calendar, so that you are learning the things that you need to learn in order to make it work, such as building a Shopify store, learning how to run ads, learning how to do product research. All these stuff you'll add into time blocks on your calendar so that you can dedicate time to learn and understand and educate yourself on these topics within e-commerce, so you can go ahead and make it work. Now this moves us on to number three, making sure that you are doing deep work. So whilst you are having those time blocks, so let's say for 2 hours that you want to learn something, you want to make sure that you have eliminated all distractions. So what I usually like to do, I usually like to put my phone on do not disturb so that I cannot receive any text, any phone calls, any notifications, nothing that can easily distract me. Because whilst you might be doing your work, you might get a quick text and you might look at your phone, reply to the text, and that is your focus gone right there. So you want to be dialed in, maximizing on these 2 hours, and then you can reward yourself with 5 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes to go on your phone, reply back to some text messages, make a phone call back to whoever you needed to do. But for that time block, you want to be head down, focus, so that you are intaking and progressing as much as possible during that time. Remember, we're in monk mode, so we need to be maximizing on every single minute of the day. Now, number four is seeking accountability and support. Now, monk mode is not just about isolating yourself and forgetting about the rest of the world. you need to be surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals that are on the same path or on the same journey as you are. So the way that you can do this is joining Discords, mastermind groups, communities, so that you're engaging with people, learning from them, getting inspiration, and maybe you might find someone else in that community that is probably doing a monk mode, since a lot of entrepreneurs or up and coming entrepreneurs are doing this protocol. Now, a lot of you guys might be watching this video and thinking to yourself, Ramin, do I still go out and party? Do I still go out and see friends? Do I still go out and go to dinners and have fun and enjoy myself? And the answer is no, you don't. And here's why. When you are first starting out or trying to get to somewhere, a lot of you guys probably don't have a lot of money, and a lot of you guys probably haven't set up your life the way that you want it to set up. So what reason would you need to go out and party for? What reason do you need to go out and have fun for? There should be absolutely no reason. And let me tell you this, when you start making money, when you start seeing progress happening, when you start getting to a point where things are going well, the parties become more fun. The going to the restaurants become more fun. Seeing your friends becomes more fun. Hanging out with family becomes more fun. So you are sacrificing just a short time period to then, elevate and excel so much more that when you come back and you hang out with other people, they're like, wow, like the progress that you've made has been incredible. And nowadays, I always go into monk modes from time to time. And a lot of my friends, I just message them, I'm like, hey, I'm in a monk mode period, I cannot come out. And a lot of people just know it now, and they know not to call me for any parties or any trips or anything. They already know. So the friends that are supportive and in your corner will understand what you're trying to do. It's the friends that probably don't support you or don't really have your back will tell you that it's stupid and you're not doing it. They just will not understand why you're doing it, but you need to understand why you are doing it. You understand the vision, where you're trying to get to, so you need to stay locked in and stick to what you want to become, as opposed to getting distracted or having a friend that probably doesn't care about your goals in future influence you to come do some degeneracy stuff with them. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the video. Remember guys, you are doing monk mode for you. At the end of the day, you have a goal, you have a vision of what you want to achieve, what you want to do. So remember, you are doing this for yourself, for the greater good of yourself, and doing this for, probably your family, your future family, whoever it may be. So go out there, crush it. Let me know down in the comments below when you're going to do it, how you guys might be going ahead and doing it. And if you're in a monk mode, let me know how it's going. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys in the next one.